How's it going? This is Akeem from Legendary Marketer. Today we're going to go with 3 key points of just having the right mindset of financial freedom. Having the right set just to learning how the millionaires think, learning how the successful business people think. It's all about, it falls down to the mindset. You can have the best products in the world and everything else, but if your mindset is not right, if your head ain't screwed on tight, you're not going to be able to just achieve the results that you're trying to obtain. You could just your goals could just be having $100,000 a year. It could have a $500,000, $1,000 a year. It could be a million, multi-million, whatever it is. If you don't have the mindset in place, all bets are off. Okay, don't even go to the horse race because you're not going to win that race if your mindset is not there. And that's a good analogy. You're not going to win the race if your mindset is not there. So let's just jump right into it right now. So the first thing I want to bring up is how you do one thing is how you do everything. People have patterns. So what are your patterns? Just remember that how you do one thing is how you do everything. And people have patterns. So what are your patterns? Let's just take example of how you save money. You know, you save certain money, you put some in the bank. Do you always put some under the mattress in your shoebox? How you do that one thing constantly is how you do everything. Because if you're saving your money, always going to the bank, it leads to other ways that you're always going to go to the bank to do other transactions and everything else. Not to say the bank as a physical place, but just a place you're always constantly doing it. Just this one way, just this one way, just this one way. So it's the one thing that is going to determine your pattern. And the one thing is going to determine how you do everything. Start to look at your patterns right now. How you do certain things as your daily routine. How you get up in the morning. How you brush your teeth. I just found this out the other day. Some people brush their teeth in the shower. Some people go to the sink and brush their teeth. So how you do one thing is how you're going to achieve other things. And how you do one thing is how you're going to do everything. So notice your patterns in your life, your daily patterns, your weekend patterns, what you're doing throughout the day. Just start to take notice of your patterns and just start to revamp everything like that as far as your patterns go. Because if you don't like a certain way your pattern's going, you can always change it up. And that's the good thing about breaking the cycle and the patterns. You can always change it up. So keep that in mind. The first point is how you do one thing is how you're going to do everything. Everybody on this planet Earth has patterns. So what are your patterns? Number two, if you have a product or if you have an opportunity or if you have a business and you believe in that and you're passionate about that, it's your moral obligation to share that product or opportunity. It's your moral obligation to what is you holding on to it for? Why you not sharing it with the world? You see these big businesses, Walmart, Targets, they share it, they promote it, and that's what I mean by sharing it. They promote it, they tell people about it, word of mouth. Anything that's promoted, people share it because they're proud of the products. They're happy with the opportunities that they have, the business opportunities, the programs they're in. If you're proud of it, you have a moral obligation to share it. Don't sit on it. It's just like covering your light. Why would you cover a light? A light is supposed to be shine. Light is supposed to be not to be hidden. So if you have a product or business opportunity, it's your moral obligation to share it. To share it with the people that best fits that product or opportunity or that business, or you can share with everybody and let them decide. But it's your obligation. It's your obligation to share it and to share it with the masses. And the masses could be 10 people, wherever you're doing, whatever the business product or the opportunity is. Make sure you're sharing it if you believe in it. Now that's the icing on the cake. You have to believe in it. You have to have a passion for it. You have to be willing, and that's going to kind of drive you to share it. Okay, and the point number three is uncover what some people call your money traps. Uncover or not your money trap or your money blocks. What are the limiting beliefs you grew up in? What are the mindset or the seeds that people placed in your head about money? Some people say money is the root of all people. That's not true. It's the love of money. So you might have been in a household that grew up on in that. I grew up in a household always to try to save your money, but that you can't attain financial freedom by saving the money. Now, don't get me wrong. Save your money, but you also have to invest your money into yourself, into your product, into your businesses and everything. Um, uh, 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 I'm trying to remember this author name. Great book, T. Harv Eckert. The Mindset of a Millionaire, something like that. Look it up in the book. Great book. He talks about limited beliefs of money. He talks about limited beliefs of finance and everything else. So that's one of the biggest things that holds people back from attaining financial success, because they had limited beliefs on money. They could be, you could have grew up in church all your life, and they preach a certain message like money is bad or whatever, or you grew up in a house and you live at a medium level, so all your life you think you're supposed to live at a middle class medium level. It might not even be something told to, could just told to you. It could just been an environment that you were just raised in. I was raised in a middle class environment, so my mindset through most of my life is just live middle class. So you got to understand, what are your limiting beliefs that are, or your money blocks. You have to start to unblock them. Pour down some Drano on your money in your financial system, so you can start to uncover them blocks. Write it down. Write down how you grew up, or if you grew up, your parents or a guardian or something like that, and start to uncover the money blocks, and find out how you can achieve success that you are supposed to be raised in. All right, guys. So that's more of that. I'm gonna go over 2 more points tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a little bit longer. That's why I saved those 2 points for tomorrow. So God bless y'all, and peace and blessings.